I just got myself a whole new workshop. This thing is absolutely huge and I can't wait to show you guys. But first off, I want to show you guys where it first started from. So this is me, 5 years ago, working on my own cars on my driveway. I'm going to start on this side, expansion tank out, just as a bit of a hobby and something I loved. Now when I worked on my friends' or family's cars, I used to do it in the restaurant car park I used to work at, called Spice 45. And I guess I had a dream that one day I'd own a garage big enough that I could work on these cars inside. The YouTube stuff started escalating, and as you know, through lockdown, I ended up quitting my job to do YouTube full time. But working on the cars on the driveway was always a problem when the weather was bad. So I needed to take the next step in what I was doing, which was to get myself a unit. We got ourselves a unit. This small unit was perfect for the amount of work I was doing at the time. And to be fair, we've built so many cars in there. Starting off with Volkswagen Golf Rs and ended up on GT3 RSs. And the space stayed the same, but the cars we did got bigger and better every single time. But as you guys know, every single penny I make goes straight back into making this channel bigger and better because it's exactly what I enjoy. And I think it was time to take my next big step, the next big risk, this workshop. And welcome to our new unit. Here it is, much needed space. There's a lot of echo in here at the minute and is literally fully empty. We needed to move. Where we were at the minute, it was working, it was fine, and we've done it for so long, but the amount of cars, the amount of projects that we take on, and the fact that we're doing it in that such a small little unit is quite good actually. But now we've got so much more room to take on bigger projects. We've got our own place now. This used to be full of pigs and now it's emptied out for us. So we've got a lot to do to make it our own before we actually move in here. You'll probably see the R8, which you might have seen given away months and months back to the home improvement people. But in here is, I don't know how much square footage we've got, but we're trying to plan out right now where the ramps are going to go, or the lifts if you're American. I think if we plan these videos correctly, the first car that we're going to build in here is going to be pretty loud.
Very loud.
Whoa, that sounds sick in here. That sounds sick in here, doesn't it? The first car in is the McLaren. The roads haven't been done outside yet, so we're literally UK winter time at its best. What is Okay, so you've seen the unit now in a bare shell. It's a big step up, but now it's time to make it our own. The first thing we're gonna need are the lifts, which are being supplied by Benpack, some of the best lifts in the game. You may notice the Benpack lifts in a lot of the workshops I was going to in the US, like DDE, Tavares's workshop, even Whistling Diesel has Benpack ramps. So we knew we was making the right decision. And even though we do have this huge space, we're only going to be installing 3 Benpack 2-post ramps at the minute. And you'll see why we've left the remaining space later on. In fact, you can see here at the back, it's already being built. So now that's the foundations put down for this room and a mezzanine, and 3 Benpack lifts installed. It's already looking sick. That is the Benpack ramps in, and that's just the start of it. It is going to look absolutely mental when it's done. But you join me now back at my home garage, and you're about to join me on a track day. Now, I'd love to take the GT3 RS, but it's not quite finished yet. There's a small issue though. This track day is at Donington, which is right next to an airport, but even though it's right next to an airport, the sound limit is 100 decibel drive-by. So your maximum you're allowed to be is 100 decibel when you drive by. Now, each one of these cars is definitely going to be over 100 decibel. The Mercy for sure, V12, twin turbo, straight pipe Gallardo for sure. And the McLaren, maybe. There's a small chance. The Rolls Royce, that definitely wouldn't be over 100 decibel, but we're not going to take that on track. The one car I do want to take on track, though, is this. It's got a full front end PPF, so I know it's protected there. We've got some decent PS4 tyres. I know this car inside out. It's had a good alignment and everything. The problem is this. That's definitely over 100 decibels. But I think, well, I should have a solution for this. Let me go over it. Well, I don't think it's going to be a proper solution. We'll see, we'll see. Now you can put these on to go on track. They don't look great, I know, but it might allow me to go on track. They go on the end of the exhaust tips. So we take those exhaust tips off and then we attach these exhaust tips like that. And then the sound actually gets sort of pushed down to the floor rather than out into the atmosphere. And these have little resonators in it, which this is all made for the JCR exhaust that I've got on it. So that should make it quieter. And if that does actually work and we don't get a black flag, then good news. So I'm going to install this. And in the meantime, I think Garage Style are coming to install the floor at the new unit. Let's do it. Again, another company that you've probably seen before. And that's because I use these same floor tiles in my old unit. And back over there, I installed them myself because they're pretty easy to do. But on a big place like this, I got all the guys from Garage Style over. As there was loads of little cuts that they now had to do all around the ramps, which could get a little trickier. But I think these floor tiles are going to completely transform the new unit. Not only is it going to help stop the echo inside of there, it's also going to hold warmth a lot better as well. Now I haven't seen it yet, but Garage Style, in one day somehow, have covered the whole unit now with the Garage Style flooring. What we used to have in the old unit as well. But this time I think it's going to be even better. Well, I hope so. It's a massive space. I'm ready for the transformation. I'm ready. Oh my days. Yes. Oh, it looks so different. It's like completely transformed it all. What a difference that's made. How does this do that in a day? Oh my God. That looks proper now, doesn't it? Good. It looks like a showroom. Ah, oh, that looks wicked. No way. HWBT in the tiles, logo printed in there. Now we've got to find out where we're going to put it. That looks absolutely wicked. Hard work beats talent. It's always been the motto here, and now to have it in the floor makes it even better. 10 out of 10. That looks wicked. Oh. And the little spin. Now if you guys wanted to get some floors like this, maybe it's at home.
There's like utility rooms, gyms.
Gyms, oh yeah, gyms is something good for. You can use this like everywhere, and the best part about it, you can lift it up and then go move it somewhere else as well. We were thinking about doing that with the old unit, but it's so good, we want to keep it down. You guys can get some of this garage floor from Garage Style with the link in the description box below. And they do loads of different colours as well. You don't have to have black. Loads of different colours, customisation, you can have your logos in it and everything. It is wicked. So check out the link in the description for them. Let's continue the build. This should lower down the diffuser. Yes. Now we should have access to that bolt there, and that bolt in the middle there. Let's take off these exhaust tips and put those ones on. Right, off come them exhaust tips. Go at them. They are sick. Titanium. Wow. And on go these monstrosities. Okay. The Porsche, I would say it's been castrated, but it's almost been, I don't know what you call that, but it looks bloody weird. It is a little bit thick here and it's just touching there. I'm interested to see if that's made any difference to the sound. It might have just made the difference when it's on full chat, which is what we're hoping. But because if not, I am going to have to lift on the straight where they measure the sound. Let's see if it's made any difference to the noise. Oh, it's slightly, yeah, it's slightly more muffled now. And here it is on the morning of the track day. I have no sound because my phone connects to the car, but what a beautiful shot that was. I'm just hoping that these exhaust silencers was going to be enough to keep us under the decibel limit at Donington. And if it didn't, it was going to be a short day for us. But the weather was on our side. Let's hope the marshals were as well. We've arrived at Donington. Now, one thing a question that you're probably going to ask, how come we didn't just build the unit at the house and work from home? Where, well, I like to have like a work-home kind of difference, and working from home, because I've got the gym there and I've got the garage there and I edit from home, I would literally never leave the house. And if I never left the house, I don't think I'll come up with like, any other ideas. I think it would drive me insane. We are building something at the house, which is going to be really cool, but it's not going to be to work from. Well, at least for now. So everyone coming to my home every single day would just drive me insane. And I know I would always stay late at home because I just want to finish the job, because I just think, oh, if I just stay out till 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning, I can just roll into bed afterwards. Whereas when I'm at the unit, I do still have to drive home. Right, let's get on this starting lap whilst Beta Tools are here to fit some toolboxes. Tools and workshop tops. Yay! Can you edit it so I do a backflip?
Go on then.
Okay. Here's all the tools. This is enough tool. It looks like we're creating a car dealership now. Like, this is absolutely insane. And now it's taken the step from like a driveway mechanic to like a main dealer mechanic. We've got no excuses now. This is insane. Like, we need to clip back to me working in the restaurant car park on the floor with my little red box of tools and my overalls to this point here. I didn't think that this would ever come to this point. This is all from Beta Tools. Now, a lot of people ask, why did we gone for Beta Tools? They always ask, what tools do we use? Now, my dad, who's been like a mobile mechanic since like the dawn of day, he's been using many tools. And then the one tools that have actually survived, and the ones that I've borrowed, have always been Beta, so that when we got them on board to help us do this, he was buzzing, because I'm still a rookie when it comes to all the tool stuff, but my dad knows best, and he says Beta are really good, and that is why we've got them on board to kit out the full unit. If I hit bullseye, everyone has to subscribe. If I don't, we have to anyway. Wait. Yeah. Yes! The Beta Tool guys are here to start installing all of the tool cabinets and the workstations. These things look incredible. It's always been my dream to have a workshop looking as good as this, and now it's finally coming true. The cool thing about this Beta Tool stuff is that we could just build it and customize it to our liking. And we've took inspiration off a lot of F1 workshops, where they have workbenches with all the cabinets in a U shape around the 2-post lift. And I also like the idea of having nothing on show. All the tools are behind cabinets, and even the ones which are stored in these cabinets above, the roller shutter can be pulled down like you can see there. Now, to celebrate my new unit, Beta Tools are actually offering you guys more than 60% off some of their workshops. Both come with worktops, cabinets, drawer modules, and wall-mounted cabinets. You'll also get hundreds of free Beta Tools to go in them, which in total is a massive saving on all the workshops and more than £1,000 worth of tools. So click the link in the description and head to Beta's distributor's website to grab your discount. Last few pieces going in now, then let's get back on the track. We are ready to go this time. People's cars seem to be louder than mine, so I'm gonna have a little go. Okay, so you can see here, it's 2 minutes to 10 in the morning. We got on track at 9 o'clock for the sighting laps, and since then, this is now my 3rd lap. You can see it on screen. So really, I'm just settling in now, feeling out the car, because it's the first real proper track day I've taken the GT3 on. And this car's like a computer game. Right now I'm behind Liam in the purple S3, going down Craner curves, and I can already tell I can outbrake a lot of cars in this GT3. And it's not bad at getting out the corners as well. You can see Liam's Audi puffing out a bit of smoke when the car's tilting to one side. It's a pretty common problem for these S3s. They get a lot of oil surge. All the oil just swashing to one side of the engine. There is actually ways to solve this as well. You can put in baffled sumps, but as Liam doesn't go on track too much with the S3, it's not a problem we need to solve right now. But on the 3rd lap in, the GT3 is doing really well, and I know I can push this even harder than what I'm going here. We're We're going past Liam now, and you can see I'm sort of shifting the car around 7,000 RPM, and this car revs up to 9k. And finally, the last chicane, because it's the national track, not the GP, before going onto the straight, where I'm short shifting to keep the noise down. But look here, the marshal comes out, an instant black flag. Oh, I've just got the black flag. Too noisy, I knew it.
So I've just pulled into the pit lane and Marshall, bad news?
Yeah, Matt's over the noise limit, unfortunately.
Matt's over the noise limit. So he's got one chance, and then if he goes back out and goes over, he's off.
So he's got one chance.
Yeah.
He'll make a mechanical modification to the car. That could be mode or anything like that. Yeah. And then if he goes out and he's over again, even by 0.1, unfortunately, it's day done.
Oh,
what's this?
Matt's over the sound limit.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh. He knows.
He knows. Look at him. He knows.
Too quiet?
Yeah, unfortunately, too quiet, but yeah.
Oh.
99.9. So you're only 1.9 over.
Okay, it was only one lap where I went to 9k, so if I keep it under there.
I can't let you do that though.
Oh, so if I put the valves on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mechanical modification.
I'll do a
like
mechanical modification from in here. Right.
I saw your silencers and I thought, oh, they might work, but
Yeah, so
obviously not.
I go into it, sports exhaust system,
Yeah.
mechanical modification, that's off.
That's good by me.
Yeah, so I'm gonna be a bit general. Now they have said I am better to go out with another person because it's harder to measure the noise when there's two people, which makes sense. And at the minute, it's completely dead. I was out on the track on my own, so like you can literally hear a mouse cough. So I'm best to go out when it's a bit busier. Look at the setup though, that is unreal. That is unreal. Okay, and we're back out again. You can see I've made it to 20 past 12 now, just by short shifting where I think they're measuring the sound from, which is on the straights. But I've taken their advice and I've gone out with somebody else, and that's Ethan in the G81 M3 in front, which has got about 200 more brake horsepower than the GT3. And you can already tell I could be way later on the brakes than him, but getting out the corners, the G81 just pulled away. That's X-Drive, so it's four-wheel drive, which really helps coming out the corners, especially with that extra power. But I'm trying my hardest here to keep up with him, and I could definitely take the corners a lot faster as well. Coming right in, up to his bumper, going up the hill here on this right turn, but just getting out again, I'm getting done. I'm doing everything just to keep up the pace. And then there's a double right-hander over the brow of the hill. We then run into a bit of traffic, and now my foot is planted, and the M3 is just leaving me. But then I suck it all back in when it comes to the corners. Eventually, it got to 25 past 2 and I'd had enough of lifting on the straights. I was now confident enough to go for a full send lap, pushing the car as far as I dared to take it. And oh God, was this good. If this is how good the GT3 is on track, I don't know how the GT3 RS is going to be any better. And a lot of people are probably going to be saying, you've got a GT3 RS, which is a track car, but you've took the GT3 on track. Well, actually, if one of these cars was going to get any damage on the track, it'd be a lot cheaper to repair the GT3 than it would be the GT3 RS. So maybe it's more logical to use the GT3 as a track car for now. So far, this lap's going well. I was able to keep it nice and neat around most of the corners, but I know the longer I was on the track, the better I was going to get. But as I come round onto the final chicane, it wasn't looking good for me or the pink Porsche.
Black flag for the pink Porsche.
Black flag. He's been black flagged.
Bye-bye. Have a great time.
We're off.
Too quiet.
There he goes again. He's not paying attention.
Oh, he's just been black flags going round. He knows it as well now. He's not...
1.4.
101.4.
Oh,
He's very naughty.
yeah, that was loud.
He weren't holding back then, was he? No.
That was like 9k there, wasn't it?
Nice one. Well done, Matt.
Look at his smile.
I don't think the modification worked either, mate.
Is it home time?
I think it might be an early bath.
I think it might be. Well, thanks for having us. And we made it half the day.
You made it past lunchtime. That's good.
Yeah.
Fortunately, we've had 2 black flags. So, over the noise limit both times. You actually went louder.
Now we get to see the new unit complete for the first time. Let's go. This is a pretty big moment. The amount of cars that we've rebuilt in here. And from when I first started off, when I first got this unit, I was so nervous taking it on. It was like kind of like a big responsibility on top of a mortgage that I was already paying. And I only rented half of the unit. Only this half, and the other half somebody else was renting for storage. Eventually, I went on to take on the full unit, and now it's completely full. It's safe to say I've outgrown it, and I never thought I would have, but what a place this has been. And we're not necessarily saying goodbye to it, we're just saying goodbye to rebuilding cars in here. It's going to be something special. But we're going on to bigger and even more scarier things for me, definitely. This is it. Everything is done almost. There's a few final touches. If anything, it makes me more scared. This does, because like the size of this place just means more responsibility. But as I mentioned, I wanted to have the home work separation. It motivates me a lot more. I don't want to be stuck at home. Let's take a look inside and we'll go through everything bit by bit. We'll start off with this side. In we go. Welcome. Oh, MTV Cribs. This is it. Right, you get only this side first. Let's go through a few boring bits. First off, this is our heater. It almost says car vertical. This is one of 2. We haven't got any oil for it yet. It's still being installed, but we're hoping these blows hot air, which is fueled by oil, and then there's fans up there which blow the hot air back down onto us, which is really important for us when we're working in the workshops in the UK, because it gets freezing in the winter, especially with this huge space. So that's our first step. Next step, look at this. We thought about it. Storage. So in here, loads of storage. There's still loads of stuff we've just kind of thrown out the way yet, so you guys can see a nice, tidy-ish workshop. And then we go into this area here. Whoa! This is like a studio. So we thought of the idea. So I always go to Freddy's to rebuild cars in Florida. So we thought we'd have a guest ramp here. Let's just use this ramp there. We didn't have a guest ramp. So whenever people want to collaborate or come and build a car over in the UK, this is going to be their space. It's also a nice little studio area. It's away from us, and it also allows us to do little quick jobs, which keeps one car out of the way. So we've got the Ben Pack 2-post in here, and now onto fully kitted out beater tools. This is just the start of it. We're still yet to put a lot of stuff in. We've been like, there's so much storage in here, so much hidden stuff, like cabinets in here, the charging spaces. Then this is a toolbox for all electric cars. So all of these tools are all like insulated. So, for example, look at these sockets. If you're working on a car and it's an electric car, and if the battery's shorting out to the body or something, I actually don't know how this works. Does it go on like that?
Why do we have tools for an electric car?
Well, I never work on an electric car, but there is potential I may work on electric assisted car. Never an electric car.
Okay.
If we work on an electric car, we have to shut the old shop.
Assisted is fine, powered is not.
Yeah, assisted is still borderline. But we'll see about that. We'll see about that. But look at all that's all the electric stuff. I mean, what are they?
They're like kids' scissors. Look
What
at
are
that.
they, little?
Don't ask me, you ordered them.
What is that? Yeah, that's like holding wires. There's so much stuff. And
Yeah, something like that.
what's been sick, a massive thanks to all the brands that have like kitted this out. It's crazy that we got to this. I know a load of people are going to be like, oh, I could never have done this because I don't get all the brands and get millions of views and all this sort of stuff. But it's like, I never chose this. This just happened. And now all of this is going on. It's crazy. Like, I can't believe we've had a full unit kitted out from Beta Tools. And Gary Stoll obviously did the floor. And Ben Pack did the ramps. Look at all these. We've got so much kit that we we're going to have a nightmare trying to find the tools for the next build. But as we go through, we based this all on like an F1 workshop. When we went to Aston Martin F1, they had U-shaped work bays, and we thought it was really cool because they would take suspension off a car, like suspension, and then they'd have the work bay just there. We've widened it so we've got space for a camera and everything else, but we've got all the workbenches, all these. Still yet to put stuff in them. Liam's put our lights in so we can do our arts and crafts on there. And also, you see all of these, it's like acoustic paneling. So like, it's gonna keep the heat in and hopefully stop a lot of echo. We're filming on an iPhone right now, so we don't actually have the main channel camera with the microphone, so it should be a little bit better on that. Again, all the kit here, we've got a sink. It's mad. This is literally, like some main dealers I don't even see have all of this, but you can see this is one work bay. Look at the room for activities in one whole workspace here. It is absolutely crazy. Like there's so much space. The 3RS is here. Like it's mad. Second bay. I feel like this is going to be the one that we're going to be using the most, but although we thought it'd be that one, but then we realised when we was walking back and forth from the kitchen, then this was a shorter walk than that way. So I think we're going to use this one the most. We've kitted out I'll say we've kitted out them all, but we haven't. We're still waiting for tools, and it's going to take a while to get used to everything, but there's a load of beta stuff everywhere, so it's just going to get so much getting used to. The space is insane, and then you turn around, look at all of it. The Maserati is here, with all the Valvoline livery, with all the Valvoline oils and everything there. I think we're going to kick more out of that stand there. As well as mention as well, I'll probably mention in this video, the old workshop. That's going to be something really, really cool as well. So we're not saying completely goodbye to it. That is going to be cool. And the Maserati may be living there. But this area here, we think we're planning on some racking and stuff, which leads us on to the delivery bay. So, massive problem we had at the other unit is we had a lot of people trying to come down, film TikToks of the cars before they come out, and it kind of spoiled a lot of things. So now we've kind of come with this little system. So check this out. These doors were all in the unit, but let's look at these ones. We replaced them with these doors. Fully plastic, all insulated. These doors are wicked. They were more expensive, but we had the problem with these doors. Whoa! These doors, look, you can already hear it already. A little bit of wind. Can't film anything. But this is a loading bay, so when all the deliveries comes for HWBT clothing, or like our parts or engines and everything like that, comes in here, all gets put in here. Then the delivery driver or whoever's delivering it cannot see in the workshop and cannot spoil the videos, which is good for us. Also, check it in. This is, added to the light on there. Whoa! Toilet for deliveries.
This is a nice toilet for delivery drivers.
Yeah, I think they said, isn't this meant to be the messy toilet for us?
Meant to be the messy toilet for us, yeah.
Yeah, I can't see us ever using it.
We probably should have put one out there now, I think about it, 'cause it's quite a long walk, isn't it?
It is a long walk. Do you know, I thought about what we're thinking of getting? Those hoverboards, because we're trying to be living like 2050. Yeah,
have you got insurance?
Don't need it.
Oh.
Not here, not.
Apparently we don't need insurance.
I think we need those hoverboards, then we can just like, right, to the stock room. And then fly around. I should have got one for this video. Next step is this area here. So I think we're going to one-way tint this anyway.
Yeah, one-way tint that.
So you can't see in there as well. And then we've got this lift, which we've got a feeder. So all the parts, all the hoodies, the clothes and everything, all get loaded on here. Up there's the HWBT warehouse, stock room, shipping area. And then you press up, and up goes. Right, for that, I'm going to show a spelling mistake. So, how to make this sign on here. You just tell me what the spelling mistake is. In we go. And here, look at this, it's nicer than my house. But the thing is, as well, we did think about it first, like Hannah and Liam all kitted this all out and chose what was going to go for, and it looks mental, and at first I thought, oh my god, this is a bit over the top for a unit. It does look like a main dealer, because you can sit here, and watch the cars be worked on and everything. It is like a main dealer vibe, but when I thought about it more, where do I spend more time, at home or in here? And actually spend more time in here, so it makes it sense to be nicer than my house. It's warm, 2 aircon units. We're still thinking big dining table, kind of like here, meetings, and then we're gonna have some like little office desks and everything here, innit?
Where's the Sims going?
Oh yeah, the Sims. So we got the 2 Sims. The racing Sim is going to go here. This place is next level here. It's mad that how many of us are employed?
Like 7.
6 or 7 people. We've got this whole place. It's absolutely unreal. And like, Joe, the other thing as well, a lot of people will probably watch this and think, oh my God, wait till the wheels fall off on YouTube. Like, it's not going to last. All this, that, and the other. We get it all the time. But the thing is, if it does fall off, we've done it. We've literally, if we've done all this and it finishes tomorrow, we've done it all. But we're far from finished. There's still so much more to go. Like, I feel like we're even going to outgrow this already. We do it every single time. Look at this kitchen. It literally looks like I'm in IKEA or B&Q. Like, you know when people snap photos saying bought the new house and they're like, you can see like the price tag on the kitchen. This is mental. No phones at work.
Oh, sorry, hold on.
I've already said that. We're going to have uniforms. So, wait, you've not got a uniform on either. I guess it is Hera.
Oh wait, hold on.
It is Hera. Oh yeah, it's got his uniform.
I've got the new one on. Is it new or not new?
Look. Can we show you? This is a hidden. Well, it's not hidden, but it's coming soon. Look how sick this bomber jacket is as well. Not available yet. Not available yet. Whoa. That's not available yet, but that is coming. So I think what we're gonna have a rule, aren't we, where we're gonna wear next month's drop.
Yeah.
So you guys can see it all before it drops. So we're not wearing old drops.
This is on September.
Get on the waiting list. Look at this. All the plaques. Matt Armstrong channel, Matt Armstrong Spanish channel, Matt Armstrong Mark II channel, Matt Armstrong Shorts, Matt Armstrong Mark II. Matt Armstrong, we still want the million on the Spanish channel, so if you're watching in Spanish, subscribe to the Spanish channel. This is the main toilet. We're in this unit, honestly, well, we're in the normal unit till like 2, 3 in the morning. Sometimes get really dirty, sometimes do 24-hour challenges. So we got ourselves a shower. We might as well live in here. It is great, like, yeah, this is the nice toilet because it's warm in here as well. This is like a utility space. Crazy. I think that's all for down here. Let's go to the HWBT shipping and stock fulfillment room. A lot of people, you will see, maybe like YouTubers and stuff like that, when they do merchandise, they'll ship it from a third-party place, so they'll never actually get to see the products. Now, I really want to like make the clothing like decent, and we really quality control it and everything like that. That's hence why like the drops take longer, and then like we quality check everything. That's why we always want to keep it in-house. So this is where it all is. Upstairs here is not finished. So they have thrown everything around apparently. There's, I don't know what that's for. Is that what?
Fire alarm.
Fire alarm. That's a good fire alarm, yeah?
Yeah.
What's that sound?
That's like
Decent that. So we've got aircon up here. Hannah's shipping area.
Two
Dan-
shipping areas.
Oh, 2 shipping areas.
We're double equipped now.
Is there any stock at the minute? Like, the Red Mines is going out tomorrow? What you got left?
There's a few black hoodies left.
Black hoodies.
The ones you're wearing.
What, these ones? Few of these left.
Only in like the smaller sizes, I think.
Make sure they get busy because they're going to get stressed tomorrow. Then look at this. Hidden places. So we go like, what? Under here. Bedroom 1. This is the sin bin. When you get too many incident points, you go in the sin bin. And then, let's come through. And then, bedroom 2. Look at this. Oh, it's even got a desk in here. Wow. That's quite cool, isn't it? And then, on top of that, look at that. We should have brought all the cars here, but look at that. That is mental. How many builds we are going to do in here, I don't know. But it's the start of many. Let's go back downstairs because I've got one last thing I want to show you guys before we finish. Now we wanted to kick off the new unit with a new build as well, and it's going to be a big one. No phones away. Next week on the main channel, we're starting it. Actually, I'll see you tomorrow for the live draw of the Range Rover SVR. It's a last chance to get the tickets for the SVR now. 9 o'clock tomorrow, UK time, live draw for the SVR. One of you is going to be taking it. See you next week. Peace out.